What's up, my guys? Lindsay, welcome back to another DTPR. It's been quite a little while because there was a brief hiatus for Night Squad, like in April, like mid-March, April. But now we've finally come to a point where I feel we can now go and talk about the series more because we have finally been introduced to the big bads of the series. So without further ado, get ready. Here we go. When I first was going through this, actually it was for more of a Battle Thunder, like what would be the twist of Missing Knights versus Night Squad, which is special that I thought up, which would be Sensei Kaga Ranger Knights of the Setting Sun. So you have the two groups of Knights of the Setting Sun, and then the Riketsune Rangers, which Riketsune means cold-blooded, so I think they might have like an insect motif, but they actually look like Vikings, to be honest. I've watched the show, haven't watched it in quite a bit. I don't know if it's still in the air, but might just be on break. So it started with Riker, portrayed by Gino Segaris. He was the true king of Astoria, but he kept mistreating them, so the wizard Hogencross banished him and his crew and created the force field around Astoria, powered by the dragon crystals. And when a dragon crystal is moved, it starts causing the force field to weaken. So, and since Ark had showed interest in the crystals, they first blamed him, but it turns out that a random pet that Fizz found was the culprit, because Warwick did his basic magic spell, Xavier Plucky Plucky, and got slobbered. Got the slobber in his face. Because it got so weak, Riker was able to create a portal to allow his soldiers, including Commander Mbala, who's portrayed by Jesse Graff, into the kingdom, and all 12 students banded together and helped protect Astoria. Well, because everyone else was, because all the other knights were trying to find Ark, thinking he stole the dragon crystal. But one cool plot twist was that we actually see Ark's dad at the very end of the episode. Like, that feels like it should have been like its own episode where Ark is stuck between his dad trying to force him out, because it feels like, yeah, you've tricked something off your bucket list, let's go home. That's kind of how he's being cruel about it. He's just like, Mbala, Jessie Graff, she's from American Ninja. I do not watch that show, so she was a new person to me. I was thinking she was highly skilled, but it could be, but I don't know if Gareth's skills and Mbala's skills work. I don't know how that would work, because in the beginning of the episode, all the knights have a sleepover, and then Gareth was transformed into Mbala, and they try and fight the Gareth Mbala without knowing it's Gareth, and they fail miserably. So I don't know if their skills should be equated in that scene, or there's definitely a lot of questions. Anyways, character chemistry. I feel an odd relationship that I kind of found out in Parent Teacher Night is how well Buttercup and Fizwick work together. Savannah Mae and Seth Carr. Those connection in that episode. Saffron let go for the day, and she helped Fizz solve a problem with Troll. I think Troll was an ogre. I don't really see them working well together there, but Wish I May, Wish I Know, we definitely do see that definitely goes back to that strong connection between Sage and Buttercup that I expected of the series. But that might just be the alternate reality timeline. Also, they're friends in real life. So, anyways, comparing back to Lupin vs. Pat, both do have interesting things that can both be used by both sides. Like, the armor of Astoria could be used as a powerful piece of destruction, or it can be a savior. Kind of like Lupin Collection. Like, it can bring back the dead, but it can also blow up the planet. Or whatever. I don't know exactly what they plan with the Lupin Collection. It's like, simply they each have their own powers, but what was when they bring them all together? That's the whole point. Something weird is that Gareth reminded me of Mosby from Sweet Life, which for almost made me think it was the same actor, but nope. That's Kelly Pernay is Gareth, and then Phil Lewis There's Mosby. Kind of interesting because both of those are African American mentors, and Lupin vs. Pat has the first main non-Asian character, and he's a team mentor. Because I feel that it's still slightly more likely that we might see another female Red than more important minority characters. But it's like between a few thousandths of a percent. Riker's backstory and current MO, I do feel like he is actually kind of old, but I do feel Rita's looks better for 10,000 years than he does for his 200 plus. But that's my opinion. But it might just be I was underwhelmed by what I saw at first, for how they look, for the whole army thing as being Vikings, but yeah. I'm Lindsay Yale. Comment, like, subscribe, strike the bell if you're already subscribed, and I'll see you next time.